We got the media team in here. We're the media
We're the
team.
media team. We got content. TV's in the go. We got TV in the go, Wack.
You looking for that fire Clubhouse content? Well, you need to subscribe to the home. Hey, yo, Clubhouse TV. Let's get to the content.
That's a good one.
Been the block.
I ain't no up, but I just got a question.
Okay, well, what's up, bro? Where you from?
I'm from Memphis.
Okay, well, what's the question?
So with everything going on, everybody trying to blame
So
me
what's
for this
going
whole
on?
thing.
What's everything going on?
Now I'm talking about like with the whole big use trying to
Nigga,
pin
I'm
that
from
on you
East
like
Side.
that's your
I'm
fault.
from East Side Paru, homie. He from Rolling 60s.
Right?
Nigga, what that got to do with me? You know LA County is built to 88 cities, bro. 60 miles north, south, east, west. See, this what y'all got to bet. Y'all believe the myth that one dude run our city. Don't know one run nothing out there.
I don't know what's going on.
So what the
I don't
I'm saying
believe
with
it.
everything, but here we say y'all say with everything going on. Here's the thing. If I go
Cause
do
just more on
something,
the internet.
listen, but if I go do something, right, and they say Wack been on investigation for 5 years and he been dealing with the biker gang, what the fuck to do with everybody else?
Nah, I feel you on there with both hands, but what I'm saying is like they saying like you basically been having this campaign against him, and now he finally get locked up. They trying to make it seem
Well,
like
okay, what's the
you
campaign?
working. I don't believe that,
What's the
but
campaign? The campaign been what? The what?
the police. You say he been working.
We picked up the contracts, right, that he had with the police, did we not?
Right?
Did we not?
Yeah, from what I
That's been
ascertained for
our
sure.
campaign for the last 3 years. He's the police. Grid, you're getting paid by the police. It say right here you got a police cell phone. You got to contact the police, turn in guns, drug hotspots, gang activity. This what it say, right? That's what we've been pumping. We got the lady, right? His homegirl from 60 SKG. She was on No Jumper today. Did you not hear that man tell them people, call the police?
Yeah. You put that
Okay,
in the wrong.
hold on. This is after Wack been saying he's the police, right? Okay, now you hear the
Right.
OG, triple OG demon extorter presser dude say to the gangbang bit, to the people, call the police, right? And what happens?
Yeah.
They called the police, right? Did she go to jail
Yeah,
that
she went to
night?
jail.
She went to jail, right?
Yeah, she went to
And
jail.
what did the hotel tell her? It's not us, it's him, right? And
Yeah,
then he
that's
came on
police
next day
shit.
and said, what? If you want the charges dropped, come to the hood, catch the fade. Is
Right.
that not the... Now, let me ask you something. If Wack would have did all that, what they'd have called me?
Yeah, they would have called you for arrest. All
Okay.
that type of
So
shit.
my campaign has been what? Is it justified? I showed the paperwork for the police contracts. We showed this nigga called the police on this little rolling 60s, got her locked up. She didn't call the police on him. When he beat her when she was pregnant, they took it like a trooper.
Yeah, she kept it street.
So my campaign has been what? He's the
Nah, I mean,
police.
yeah, you just said
Has
you was
my
working with the grill
campaign
program.
been, have you heard me say he's sex trafficking? Have you heard me say he's embezzling? Have you heard me say he's extorting? Have you heard me say he's kibble? Have you heard me say that?
No.
So what's all his
But
charges?
everything you just nine. But
My
I ain't speaking from
campaign,
my point of view. I'm just speaking from what
hold
everybody
on,
just
my
saying.
campaign been what? He's the
He working with
police.
the grid program.
So I'm
Working
trying
with
to
the grid.
understand now that he got locked up, what that got to do with me.
And that's what I'm basically asking, cause I'm saying, oh yeah, Wack wish this shit on him and all that, but I'm like, shit, how? Shit, if
Hey
that was the
bro,
case, he
it's
could have
really
went to
the
jail
total
then.
opposite. If I think you working with the police and we got paperwork where you took the whole New Jersey Roller 60 card down with you in the indictments, if I think you working with the police, where the last place I expect you to see you go?
Nah, you got that, But I
To
ain't
jail,
disagreeing
right?
with you. Yeah.
The last place I expect to see you go is in jail, right? It wasn't until March 3rd when that family texted me and called me and told me what they knew. Oh, okay. This what you say? All right, cool. Well, let it go. This is the family. You know the family. The little boy lived with you. The mama worked for you. So hey, bozo, if this is what you done did, guess what? You better go get an attorney. Get your business affairs in order. Because when they come get you, it's gonna be bad if this is what's real. If it ain't real, now
So
guess
basically, you
what?
were warning amongst the shit.
I mean, what you call it? If you
That
if you
what
hear
I'm asking.
if you
That what I
hearing
caught
the
from you.
if you hearing the people's voice that you know, and you know as his paperwork said that yes, they pulled you over and served a warrant for your DNA. You hearing the lady say, yeah, they served a warrant for his DNA and they just found his DNA on my son's dead body. You hearing the lady whose son lived with you 2 years, who passed out oranges and Capri Suns to your football squad for 2, 3 years. We all play football. We know what a team mom is.
Yeah.
I still remember the team mom I couldn't stand. Her name was Janice Taylor. May she rest in peace. Couldn't stand her. I still remember her today. So if you are him and you hear her saying this and you know you've been snatched up and your blood taken, what the got to do with that? I'm looking out for you. Did the lady not say, Wack, please don't say nothing? That's what she said, right? The police don't want us to say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So if I wouldn't have said nothing and he got arrested and then I played it and everybody heard it, what would they be saying now? Oh, you cooperated with the police,
Yeah.
Wardy. Why you didn't say?
Yeah. Yeah. You got it right.
So which one do they want?
Can't win in a situation like that. Think what they think.
Has Wack been campaigning? You right that Big used the police.
Shit, really, I think the whole campaign, from my perspective, I'm telling you about what somebody else think, but my perspective is you just been like in general. So
There
whatever
you
come from
have
it,
it.
come from it.
There you have it. Right there.
I ain't right shit. That's just
But
what
you
it is from the
never
outside
heard me
looking in.
say, "Oh, you buy." I never knew that. That was a shock to me.
I don't even think you
Shout
knew
out.
about half this shit that he
I
told
ain't
me
know
because you ain't
about
really.
half that. Know about the extortion, the kid, the none of that.
Yeah, because you would know, because like you said, you don't do street business. Like you been getting money legit for years. So, I mean, once you
Y'all heard
separate
me
yourself
say
from them,
one day. Y'all heard me say. I find this shit crazy that they said the Fed snatched this nigga up and they still let him run the government program. He really got to be working with the police. Y'all heard me say it.
yeah, yeah, they saying he was extorting like the high school vendors and shit, like the food
I
trucks at the
can't tell
games,
you.
all this shit.
I'm
I know you
so
can't.
when
I'm
the
telling you.
indictment hit, when the indictment hit, see, I don't do extortion, bro. I don't. That ain't. I mean, I make money with people. You get what I'm saying? You know, I don't do that. I ain't walking around knocking on store doors talking about you owe me $8. That shit crazy. I was extorting for $500 and $1,000. I don't know what the was they breaking up. I'm confused, bro. How was you breaking that up for real though?
Nah, I get what you saying. I get what you saying. Like I just want to ask you that because trying to press the issue like no jumper interview. You know, say underlining shit on the net, right? Making it seem like, oh, you wished it on them, you brought this shit on them, you was campaigning, you were advocating, you was 600, all
We
that
was
shit, right? You know what I'm
advocating
saying?
that he's the police.
Exactly, but and last time I checked with the police, ain't no way I'm caught up in the RICO if I'm really working. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, whatever he doing ain't working.
If you working with the police, the last place we expect to see you go is jail. You get what I'm telling you? We
Yeah.
want in the streets that hey, this got police contracts. You know how many called us and said, hey, Wack, that community leader shit is in my paperwork, bro. I never knew what it meant. I told him, you want to send the work? They say, Wack, I ain't strong enough to stand the rain. But I'm telling you, the shit is in my work. I heard y'all say the grid program, if it's them telling on you, it's gonna say community leader. You know how many out there got say information from community leader led us to the arrest or the whereabouts of such and such, and they didn't know what that meant?
Right.
I wouldn't have known what it meant if my man Starwolf hadn't ran a campaign who thought I was part of the grid. He thought I was part of the grid. I said, nigga, what? Wack, y'all ran it. I said, bro, I don't know what the grid. What is that? He said, Wack, give me your first last name, because if he doing it over there, you doing it in your city. I gave it to him. He said, Wack, you ain't registered nowhere. I said, ain't do no grid and nowhere in the state of California anyway. I
I
can't
think you said
even
you
vote in
a resident
California.
of Oklahoma,
Oklahoma.
Ohio, or some shit.
Oklahoma. Yeah, I got homes. I got some homes here. I got homes on the East Coast, homes in the South. But I've been a resident of Oklahoma for 20-something years, bro. I can't even vote in California.
Shit, well, look, that's all I wanted to know. I know you don't really give a about it, so
I mean,
you know.
at the end of the day, it's like, you know, you got these people. I'm gonna be real. I'd never really spoke on it, but this is how this works. You got a large percentage of people from the inner city Los Angeles area. Like if I would have been like from Inglewood, Compton, Watts, or some shit like that, you wouldn't hear none of this. But because I'm from Pacoima, you know, Pomona's Pasadena. Pasadena's kind of accepted. Long Beach is accepted now. But you got a lot of these little cities. I'm from a little city. Although populated, more populated than some of these other cities, they consider us a little city because we're about 15 miles outside of inner city LA. The city of Los Angeles is really small. LA County is what's big. See, a Inglewood gonna tell you from LA, he gonna tell you from Inglewood. A
Right.
Compton gonna tell you from Compton. A Hawthorne gonna tell you from Hawthorne, right? It's gonna say Inglewood, California, Hawthorne, California, Compton, California, Long Beach, California, Pasadena, California, Pacoima, California. But all these cities are within LA County. Inner city LA is really small. It's really small. It's real shit.
Nah, I get what you're saying.
So the
Like
fact
Jabo
that,
said in the goo, like it's like from Arlington trying to speak on Memphis. I get what you're saying.
yeah, you know, but see with y'all, the difference is y'all got one major city that's popping. We got a bunch of our cities that's what it is. So I didn't even know about the grid program until I got accused and attacked with the shit. I think Star Wolf down there in the goo, he'll tell you, attacked me like a mother. I didn't know what the had my name and face and everything on some shit, on
Right.
some real shit. And I was like, I got a hold of him through Big Chuck, and I called. He didn't even want to talk to me because he thought I was in cahoots with this. You get what I'm saying? And I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, I don't. He said, bro, you ran with too long not to know about it. I'm pretty sure you donated. I said, well, I've donated to developing options. You know, graffiti removal, back to school shit. And I brought like helmets and shoulder pads for the. I never forget it was a 9U. I think they called it 9U squad, right? I said, but I don't know what the grid is. And then he sent me this, got a link. We got to find it. He got a link where he doing a verbal breakdown of the paperwork. So once I heard it, I still didn't believe it. I said, bro, I need to see the paperwork that you talking about. So they sent me the paperwork. So now I'm listening to his audio and page by page. And what caught my attention and scared the shit, Star Wolf on the floor. When I seen this one thing, I said, oh shit, that Blackberry cell phone clause. Cause I used to
Okay.
ask the, hey bro, See, Blackberry is just for niggas that's like real computer savvy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And Big U like me, he uses his phone for maybe 15% of what you can do with it. Basic shit ain't real good with that shit. So I used to ask him, why you got a Blackberry, bro? Thanks, man. Why you got a Blackberry? Got a Blackberry for it. And he's been all just a secondary phone my wife got me, whatever. And I started seeing it about 2012. I started noticing it. Wolf sent me that paperwork, and that shit said issue BlackBerry cell phone by 77th Street Crash Division to communicate with law enforcement in 2011.
Oh yeah, that,
Cause I've been asking for years. So then I lined him up. When he came on the app, I had Chuck go in the room and asked him, "Hey homie, you ever owned a BlackBerry?" You know what he said? "I ain't never owned a BlackBerry." You know what I had? Footage of him and Suge Knight in the his backyard, playing ping pong. Guess what he got in his hand?
the Blackberry.
There you go.
So basically, for years, it might have been doing this thing and trying to. I remember you just saying like to blame you for what he was doing. So
He
damn,
right
if you
there.
do,
Oh,
been
well, bring
motherfucker
your
been
ass off
saying
the
you,
mic. Asked him, but in my guts, he thought I was in cahoots.
been trying to put the
Star
police
Wolf,
with you
tell
just
these
because of what
niggas
he
what
doing.
you thought about Wack.
What's the deal?
What it do?
How I found
Shit.
out about the grid, Star Wolf.
I thought you was part of it.
You put me on the picture, everything. I didn't know what when I called him, was I lost, Star Wolf? I was like, what you talking about?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I
So
That
thought
nigga
basically, because of Big U association with the police and what he been doing, his involvement, motherfucker been trying. It sound like motherfucker been trying to associate you with him for years.
bro, listen to me, bro. That's some shit. See how he hid it from me? He was doing so much over there to where, so let's say the graffiti removal, without me knowing, he could tie that to the grid. Or the backpack giveaways, without me knowing, he could tie that as community work to the grid. The Pop Warner football was totally independent of that, right? He just ran up on his nonprofit. But like all the other I wouldn't know when this a BlackBerry phone talking to the police. He ain't gonna do that in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not over there when he get shot and they showing up. He never told me he was rushing to a scene of a crime.
Yeah, you can't watch it 24/7. Like that's weird anyway. If you do,
I don't live over there. I ain't from over there. You know what I'm saying? I don't even live
yeah,
in my own neighborhood. So I don't know. I'm only dealing with when I'm dealing with it. You know what I'm saying? And if I saw once a month back then, that was a whole lot. Cause I was in that air, gone overseas. I mean, there's been times I wouldn't see my own house for 2, 3 months. So you know when people say, "Well, whack woo de woo," the best thing that happened to me when he tried to backdoor me, cause I got away from the nigga.
I was just about to say that because shit, you ain't caught up in none of this shit. Besides that little extra shit they trying to put on you.
They ain't trying to push me. My name was in
Nah,
there.
I'm talking about like just trying to blame you. Like motherfucker, I don't know why motherfuckers just hating on a nigga like saying, "Ah, he the police." Man, bro, like ain't no such thing as a secret snitch, bro. If you on paperwork, this shit would have came out.
That's it,
You
bro. That's it. I didn't meet that man till 2004. We saved his life then. He got out, went to discipline his son, beat him half to death. They took him in jail. We paid for his attorney to get him out. Real talk. So all we did was look out for the. I didn't do no. We wasn't doing no drug deals. We wasn't doing none of that kind of shit at all. I was heavy into the trucking, the real estate. The music was popping off for us. We was flipping houses. We was down in Atlanta actually flipping shit out of houses. So in the day, he was still trying to figure out how to get a house,
had
how to
several of
get a
them
car.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, I've been home 5 years at this time. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, um, and I had to tell people, reading this paperwork, it looked to me like when we unplugged from him, he went all the way back to '87 with his tactics. I didn't understand a lot of shit I was reading, bro. Like, bro, I I don't know him to be like having exotic parties and shit. He a little broad over here. He may say he got a little broad in the cut. I never see the that's man shit. But like ordering drive him stay I'd have lost all my money. I'd have been like, nah, he don't do that kind of shit.
Clubhouse TV. Clubhouse TV. Clubhouse TV.
What up, YouTube's Clubhouse TV? Back with another one. This is where we break down the raw and unfiltered moments from the culture. So make sure you hit that like, smash that subscribe, and let's get into this spicy take from Wack 100. He has some serious words for Big U, and things got real personal. So, of course, you already know Wack isn't the one to hold back, and this time he set his sights on Big U. In a fiery rant, Wack questioned how someone can be allegedly working with law enforcement, what he called police moves, and still end up caught in a RICO. Now he straight up said, "How you police and still get a RICO? Make that make sense." Now Wack's implying that if you're connected like that, how are you not protected like that? And from that kind of heat. Either you're in it or you're working with it. And Wack saying you can't play both sides. So now Big U's name has been tied to the streets and community work, but Wack's trying to expose what he sees as contradictions. RICO laws, that ain't no small thing. It's federal, it's deep, and it usually means they've been watching you. So Wack's asking if you're really moving righteous or doing that community reform work, why are you people still catching charges that come with decades behind bars? Now, of course, the internet is divided. Some folks say Wack is clout chasing, others say he's exposing real contradictions in the game. But this ain't just beef, it's bigger than that. Wack's calling out what he sees as street politics getting twisted for clout, protection, or worse, manipulation. Now, let me know what you guys think. Is Wack keeping it real, or is he out of pocket on this one? Let me know what you think about the content in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're always alerted when I drop fresh new content. Subscribe to the media team so you get that exclusive Wack 100 content. Any questions, suggestions? If you need me to advertise for you on my channel with over 40,000 subs, just hit me on IG and I'll get right back to you. As always, I certainly appreciate y'all checking out Clubhouse TV, and I'm off to the next one, y'all. I'm out. Peace.